Hi, my name is Tommy Kelly. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's a little bit different because I'm actually touching upon a video made by Eisel Mazard called Insanity in Politics, a vegan stabbed himself on camera. Right, before I touch upon this person is a dear friend of mine. I was actually at the stream, I was the only one there. I alerted people to help him. And I've watched all Eisel's video, I've commented below. I'm not going to mention the person's name, but he has endorsed me to make this video. He's actually told Jessica, my dear friend Jessica Australia, to make a video as well. I'll link that down below. So I commented on the video, I says this is wrong, as certain person and his family deserve respect, and we don't even know if the poor guy is alive or not. I was the only one there on this stream. As I seen he needed help, I alerted people, to everyone, to get services to help him. He is a dear friend and we all love him, and nobody should be bringing up this issue for gain. Eisel actually commented below, for gain, did you watch the video or even the first 5 minutes? He then says, I think the video does a very good job of explaining its own reason for existing. If nothing else, these are important issues, and as with my earlier video on bulimia and anorexia within the movement, the person providing the particular example is left unnamed. There's no question of this being for gain. The discussion and its very clear warning is instead for the movement and reflects legitimate concerns for the present and future of veganism. What a load of rubbish, guys. Just to let you know, he actually says in this video, and I've wrote a lot of things down here, people asked me to endorse his channel, and you have to make a judgment call, and you can say it's a dream to have and compare physical to mental health, and to say people can't get involved in politics. Like I say, he's trying to say here that you can talk in politics and not being able to play the game is another one he touches upon. Well, just to let you know, if people with mental illnesses can't get involved in politics, I've actually been involved in a lot of politics in the past. I actually speak out for eating disorder awareness at Scottish Parliament. I've done a lot of media work in television. I've also done many newspapers in the past speaking about my eating disorder. I've got very much confidence at speaking out in front of big crowds like you claimed in the video that people with mental illness can't do. I actually as well, I do a lot of activism for Save Movement Scotland, doing vigils at various abattoirs and such like. I can get into a lot of good activism and politics that are all beneficial for the vegan movement. So for you to say people with mental illnesses can't do this is absolutely nonsense. You also say that you were brought up to not stigmatise people in basically mental and physical disability in the vegan movement, comparing that to like schizophrenia, autism, eating disorders, or things like dyslexia is all part of the same, and that you say that that's just dreaming to make them mental and physical disability the very same thing. What a load of crap. Do you not really understand what mental illness really is? Mental illness is not a choice, and you in the past have actually slammed people like Durian Rider for claiming these things and made videos against them, yet you're coming out saying the very same thing. You also as well say that Durian Rider has some talking about things like eating disorders, saying that he says to you that you can cure your eating disorder through ROTO4 and things like that. Yeah, I totally agree, you can't cure your eating disorder through ROTO4, but Durian Rider has a big platform and he actually recommends people to come on, and actually that is the greatest thing, is for people to come on to YouTube and actually get help. Actually, Durian Rider has reached out to me, and you won't believe this, guys, but he's reached out to me and he says to me, eat your vegan burgers, eat your vegan pizza, your vegan donuts, all that. So you're saying these kind of things that is far off the point. Like I say, people coming on to YouTube and things like that are not, as you claim it, part of this demi-monde that you seem to have in such a great form. And basically you seem to think that you can say who and who shouldn't be on YouTube. You've got the judgment on that. So who are you? Are you this higher god of the vegan movement that you can say such and such a person can come on and speak about illnesses and speak about their vegan lifestyle and how things can help them, but others can't? Yet you say this and you say that you won't endorse people with mental illnesses, yet you've talked about people who I won't actually name, but big vegan YouTubers. One of them's my dear friend. She has an eating disorder. You've endorsed her in the past. You've endorsed others with drug addictions and other things like that. But I suppose that's different because they've got a higher platform and that's more beneficial to your supposed movement and making you higher up that hierarchy that you supposedly talk about. Like I say, you talked upon things like judgment on his position, sanity and reliability. You know what I mean? You've got the right to basically say who can and can't be on YouTube and who is reliable for you and sanity towards you. Like I say, you also talk about things, like I say, do we have to be considered your level of IQ or beneficial to your supposed standing? Let's say you also touched upon things like we are not necessarily bad for the movement, but the movement is bad for us. Then you kind of turn the tables a bit and you be a right hypocrite in saying one person who acts up to discredit or harm the movement. So you're basically saying one thing and you're saying another. You also say people, like I touched upon, people all over the world, physical and mental, and we are not illnesses, and that is the basic truth. There is many people all over the world with different different illnesses, whether that be mental or anything. Our illnesses don't necessarily say the person we are. For you to say this is the worst thing you can, because at the end of the day, we basically think our illnesses are us. We are not our illnesses. We are a special people. We have many talents. Like I say, especially the person you are actually speaking about, he has severe autism and he's got a very more higher IQ than what you've got, and for you to basically slam him is just absolutely degrading, and it just shows you how the kind of person you really are. If you had anything and care for the vegan movement, you would take down this video. You would actually speak out and realise that what you are doing is totally wrong. In the past you have made so many comments about many people, and it's just degrading. Nobody's ever reached out to you and said these things about you. I just wonder what your mental issues are that you've got to make such a things in other people to make people kind of come to your channel, and why do you have to put people down? So like I say, you also say we have standards to live up to and it's not a game to be involved in. If we have physical, emotional and mental disorders, come off it. Let's face the facts here. Everybody goes through a lot of things in their life. I bet you've had emotional issues that you've had dealt with in the past. You've talked about in the past about your things with your wife and your family problems and things like that. Everybody supported you with that. You've went through emotional issues, so it's different. It's one rule for you and it's one rule for another. You also as well touch upon stupidity is dangerous and can destroy things quickly. Is this you saying that this person is stupid? I can assure you, in no way is this person stupid. He has a far higher IQ than you can possibly imagine. He's a lovely person, and I'm really blessed to say he's a friend. And you also say not capable of thinking clearly. You know what I mean? What can I say about that? At the end of the day, I've been there myself. I nearly harmed myself in the past. Does this make me not able to think clearly? We've all been through mental issues in the past. We all go through illnesses every single day. Mental illness shouldn't be stigmatised. This is what it's all about. It's about coming onto YouTube and speaking away and trying to raise awareness and take away this stigma. And you also say that people enabled him or said veganism was a cure. Nobody ever said this. This person actually spoke away to us about veganism and was very interested. Why should he not be a part of the movement just because he's a mental illness, as such many other people are on YouTube that have mental illnesses? But like I say, you'll endorse the people that's got mental illnesses that have got a higher platform, basically because they're more beneficial to your demi-monde and your movement. Well, so I hope this has kind of touched upon things that I basically feel that I've been wronged by this person. And please keep sharing this video around YouTube. This person, as I say, my dear friend, has my 100s of support, and I've got many mental issues myself as well. I know how it feels to be stigmatised. I've been through many of the things that he speaks about in the video, and I know from personal experience how these can affect so many people. And like I say, this person, Eisel, like I say, that you're talking about in this video has actually seen your video and he's very, very upset about it. If you had any kind of compassion for this vegan movement that you talk about and making headway, you'd take this video down and you'd at least make an apology. So like I say, to the person that this video is made about, you know I have your 100% support always. I always support you 100% always, and I think the world of you, and many people out there will support you 100%. You are not your illness, and this video was absolutely appalling. And like I say, guys, please keep sharing this video. Like, share and subscribe. You have the full rights to actually use this video anytime you like. Share it about YouTube, and I'll speak to you all in the next video. Please like, comment, subscribe in the support section down below for my dear friend. Speak to you all soon, and remember the little guy at the end of the video says he knows best. Remember guys, binge on life, purge negativity and starve guilty feelings. Speak to you all soon and love you so much.